On a subconscious level, deep in your brain, you are hardwired to be indifferent to other people around you. Whether it's watching television, passing by folks at the grocery store, or even waving at a coworker near your cubicle, you see numerous people every week. And most of them, you don't even notice. But have you ever seen someone and thought to yourself, wow, that person looks so friendly. There is something about them that I am utterly enticed by. I'd like to meet them and get to know who they are. Imagine if you could make it so that you were this person just by changing your body language. This is possible, 100% possible. You can be the kind of person who mesmerizes people, intrigues them during conversation, radiates confidence just by the way that you present yourself. Now, the key phrase, you can change the way the world sees you just by changing your body language, took me years to figure out. I used to believe the stereotype that you were either born confident or you were born with low self-esteem. I have always felt unconfident throughout my whole life, and it is a struggle that I work through on a daily basis. I never felt like I had many friends. It was hard for me, really hard for me to open up to new people, because what if they didn't like me? What if I made a fool of myself and they never forgot? What if they laughed at me? Now, I wanted to make myself more confident, so I did some research into appearing confident in front of new people that I met. And little did I know that what I say is less than 30% of what their brain interprets as human communication. That other 70% is from body language. Isn't that astounding? Now, as humans, we have fairly good control over what we say when we meet new people in a new environment. Usually, we steer clear of the controversial topics and aim towards the safe ones. You're pretty much all set if you talk about food. Everyone loves to talk about food. But we can learn, work on, and even improve that other 70% of human communication, body language. Now, there are over 500 factors that go into how the brain interprets human communication, but I'm just going to focus on the most important ones today. 1, posture. 2, speech pattern. 3, eye movement. Now remember that. Posture, speech pattern, eye movements. The big 3. First up is posture, and it is the most important one. There are a lot of nuanced intricacies that go into the mechanics of how the brain interprets posture, but it essentially boils down to 2 types: closed body posture and open body posture. A closed body posture shows fear, protecting yourself. There may be danger afoot. Nowadays, unlike in caveman times, there aren't saber-toothed tigers trying to attack us on our way to Starbucks. That just doesn't happen. In today's society, a closed body posture is seen as someone who is afraid to be around other people. Now, each of us does this to some degree every day, but becoming more aware of it and turning it into an open body posture shows confidence. Here, my back is straight, my feet are planted firmly apart, my head is up, my shoulders are dropped, and my hands are at rest. Number 2, speech pattern. Now, this is how other people hear your voice when you are talking to them. It is very important that you slow down and enunciate your words clearly. Someone who is talking at the speed of light is impossible to understand properly, and it shows a lot of fear and worriedness. Speak calmly, with coherence, and if you're so inclined when you meet someone new, ask them a couple questions about themselves. Now, number 3, eye movements. This is the most under-talked about one of the big 3. When you're talking to someone, you shouldn't be looking all around the room or at your feet sheepishly or even gazing out the window. You want to look at the bridge of their nose, but don't stare to the point that you're blinking constantly. Relax your muscles. Take a deep breath and look into their eyes calmly. Eye contact is difficult to hold, but it shows powerful confidence. Now, if you're at a cocktail party or your boyfriend's family gathering and you are putting this all together, the open body posture, the slow, enunciated speech, and the eye contact, I want you to also walk as though you are underwater. Really feel it. Slow, calm, confident, and collected. People will not look at you the same way. You will notice a difference in how you now captivate the room. Thank you.